What an incredible job by our youth cheerleading organization. Great job, ladies. We are so proud of you and so happy to have you out on the field tonight.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's conference matchup between the Eagles, of course, West Deptford, and the Collingswood Panthers. Tonight we have our Youth Appreciation Night and our Hall of Fame game, as your West Deptford Eagles will be playing tonight's Hall of Fame game. So as we watch on screen here, first out are going to be our freshman football players for Youth Appreciation Night. Cheerleaders performed prior to the game. For those of you who got here early, you might have seen it. These are clearly the little guys. Future West Deptford football. All right, next up now we have our sophomore football players. Looks like the sophomores are going to come through on the jog. Good showing by both teams here tonight. Got a Reggie White jersey on one of the coaches. Good to see that. Now coming through the inflatable eagle are our junior football players. Again, this is our Youth Appreciation Night. Beautiful fall night here for our young players to come out and see the atmosphere, see the team play. And finally coming through here, we have our senior football players, along with their coaches. All teams seem to be represented pretty well here on a Friday night. Always a special night here at West Deptford on Youth Appreciation Night. With the tradition and success West Deptford football has had over the last 20 years or so, the youth teams, of course, are the pipeline to this success. So it's a great opportunity to thank the coaches and the parents of the kids at the younger levels, and of course a great opportunity for them to come out and see the high school team, see the environment, and get excited about what their future can be here as a part of West Deptford football. High school marching band lining up alongside of them. Now we'll wait the high school football team to come through. Tonight is also Hall of Fame night. We will be introducing our inductees for the class of 2021. Inductees this year will be Coach Clyde Folsom, Zach Smith, graduate of 2007, and two graduates of 2014, Gerald Owens and Nick Pulley. all with a tremendous amount of success on the football field. Team being inducted this year will be the 2014 boys track and field team with head coach Mark Dixon. Speaking of Coach Dixon, he'll be here soon, coming home from a freshman football game at Delran. Probably right now stuck on Route 130 South. Should be here by the first quarter. So great scene here tonight. Community event. You've got your youth cheerleaders lined up with the high school cheerleaders and the various youth football teams, with the marching band all lined up as the high school team will be coming out, waiting for the drums. Be coming out and running through the banner. Setting the stage for tonight's game. Both teams coming in winless. West Deptford looking to get on the right side here of the scoreboard tonight, showing marked improvement in their last game against Haddonfield. The tough loss on a big play late, but continued improvement. Coach Morrell excited about the direction they're moving in, particularly with the offensive line. Feels like they've got that sorted out. New center, Aiden Curran, now. It feels like they've got the interior and the center of the line organized and better prepared, and is hoping to start making a run on the winning side of the scoreboard, and ideally making the playoffs. In order to do that, tonight's game is going to have to be a win here for the Eagles. So those of you who may have just tuned in, we're Youth Football Appreciation Night. Everybody's lined up. We're just waiting for the high school team to come out. It's 5:53. Kickoff is at 6 o'clock, so this is not normal here. Boys soccer just finishing up on the far field. Looks like they had a huge 1-0 win over Rancocas Valley. That's the word I'm getting. It's unofficial, but that's the word we're getting up here in the score, in the media box up here. Collingswood now entering the far side of the field. White uniforms with the blue and gold. Panthers, of course, with a rich tradition dating back to the 1920s and 30s. Small Camden County community. Always puts together a very tough football team. You can hear the drum crew off in the distance. West Deptford's marching past the tennis courts right now. On their way in, Coach Folsom and Coach Morrell typically like to let the other team enter the field first. All right, so here come the drums.
And the sound of the drums can only mean one thing, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, here comes the football team, ready to run through the inflatable eagle. Hopefully that flag doesn't poke a hole. Jordan Rome carrying that flag very carefully through the eagle. And here they go. West Deptford coming through the tunnel. Longer run tonight with all of the youth teams here out past the 50-yard line. Great enthusiasm so far here by the Eagles. Again, Jordan Roan there as the flag bearer for the team. Talking to Coach Morrell this week about this week's game, he's very optimistic. He still really loves the spirit the team has shown. That's visible so far here in the coming out of the tunnel. Seeing a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm. Gonna wait a minute now as the marching band's gonna have to exit the field and get onto the track for where they're playing the national anthem.
Thank you once again to our youth cheerleading and football program.
Collingswood coming in tonight, 0-3. Captains now meeting at midfield for West Deptford. We got number 10 Ryan Harris, number 54 Robert Smizer, number 9 Jamar Jones, and number 84 Joe Bilodeau. Which Morrell's saying that once Smizer comes back, that line is going to be even stronger, ready to make that postseason run. So Collingswood coming in. Players to watch for tonight is the 6'3" quarterback. He's 195 pounds. Coach Morrell says he's got a pretty good arm. Definitely looks the part. He's tall and lean. And also there's a defensive end, number 6. Best player, 6'5", 215 pounds. Very capable player. Really good trailing to place on the run. And also a very good pass rusher. So West Deptford wins the toss and defer. Collingswood will receive to start the game from the far end zone.
As they head back to the sideline. Now please have everybody rise at this time and welcome our award-winning.
All right, so the award-winning West Deptford Marching Band will be playing the national anthem.
The national anthem. Thank you very much to our Eagle Marching Band.
Marching Band does an outstanding job. West Deptford set to kick off here. Collins will be receiving in the far end zone. Player to watch tonight for Collingswood, running back Dyer Talbert, number 8. A 5'11" junior, 180 pounds. Runs very hard, difficult to bring down, plays with tremendous heart. Coach Morrell says that's the key to this game, is keeping him under control, keeping him on short yards. West Deptford coming in tonight healthier than they've been, and definitely more consistent. The running game really took off last week against Haddonfield. West Deptford ran for 287 yards. Unfortunately, defensively gave up the big play on a couple of occasions, which ends up costing them. But this is the healthiest they've been so far this season. Strongest they've been, according to Coach Morrell, and he believes ready to turn this 0-3 season around 1 week at a time, starting with Collingswood tonight. Kicking off for West Deptford now will be number 15, junior Brady Clark. One of the better kickers in the area for sure. All right, and start tonight's game. Clark, of course, kicking off from the 40-yard line. Back to return for Collingswood. Number 8, Dyer Talbert, bobbles the ball. Tries to get behind the wedge. Breaks the first tackle, but brought down at about the 25-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10, Collingswood. Good kickoff there by Clark. So again, Collingswood comes into this contest tonight 0-3, looking for their first win. It's going to be a very formidable opponent tonight. If West Africa controlled the ground game, they've got a good chance here tonight. Man in motion, takes the screen pass quickly. Broken tackle, Talbert again, as described, runs really hard. West Deptford had him in the backfield, but he's able to run through the tackle, showing great agility out to the 30-yard line. Gain of about 5 on the play. Looked like it was going to be a loss of a few on that one, but was able to break the tackle. Again, it's Dyer Talbert for Collingswood. Second down and 5 on the 30-yard line. Quarterback Timothy Search in shotgun. Fakes the handoff back to Talbert, cuts inside. Met at the line of scrimmage. Falls forward for a gain of about 1 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 4. Timothy Search at quarterback for Collingswood again in the shotgun. Talbot to his left. 3 wide receivers out wide. To the left. Takes the shotgun. Quick throw outside. Complete. Brought down at about the 35-yard line by Jacoby Williams. But it looks like it's going to be a Collingswood first down. It's Dyer Talbert on the catch there. Brought him out wide. 1st and 10, Collingswood from the 35-yard line. Talbert in the backfield. 1st and 10 from the 35. Good snap. Hand off to Talbert. Jordan Roan on the tackle. Fumbled on the play. This could be Eagle football, and it is. Big tackle there by Jordan Roan. It's going to be 1st and 10 Eagles on the Collingswood 43-yard line. Looked like Justin Opong on the recovery. 1st and 10 West Deptford. Little space there, too, for Talbot. Jordan Roan at linebacker did a great job closing him out. Must have got a hand on the ball there. So the first big mistake of this game is by Collingswood. Let's see if West Deptford can take advantage of it. Starting at quarterback tonight is going to be freshman Deontay Ruffin. Those of you who haven't seen him play yet, 6'2", 200-pound freshman. Bright future ahead of him. Getting better and better each week, getting more comfortable. Showed some ability to run last week. 1st and 10. Jacoby Williams in motion. Pitch back to Jamar Jones. Tackled pretty quickly on the play. That's Talbert on the tackle, proven to be a good football player already on both sides of the ball. No gain on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 with 9:32 left here in the first quarter. Great crowd here tonight. Youth Appreciation Night and with Hall of Fame. 2nd down and 10. Marching band's in position now. Henry Pobletti leading the way. Deontay Ruffin keeps it. Surveys patiently. Runs forward. Out to about the 38-yard line. going to bring up 3rd down and 6 for West Deptford. Again, Ruffin might be a freshman, but he's got the size of a senior. Good patience there. Waits for the blocking to set up. Gets about 4 or 5 there on the carry. Corey Baglivo bringing the play in from Coach Morrell. This could be 2-down territory here also. Jamar Jones to the left of Ruffin in the backfield. Jacoby Williams in motion. Good snap. Ruffin going to his left a little bit. Lets it go. A little high on the pass. He had Baglivo open. It's going to bring up 4th and 6 here. Coach Morrell's got a decision to make, and it looks like he's going to be punting here. He's going to play a field position game. Missed opportunity there. 4th down and 6. 8:15 left to go here in the first quarter. Brady Clark in the punt for West Deptford. Back to return for Collingswood, number 3, Eddie Lopez. Clark set the punt. West Deptford close here to a delay game. He's got to get the snap off. Wobbly snap, but on mark. Clark's punt going out of bounds into the end zone. Tried to do the old coffin corner, but it's going to be 1st and 10 Collingswood at the 20-yard line. So a 19-yard net gain there from West Deptford in regards to field position. But Coach Morrell probably making the right decision here early. Play the field position game, keep Collingswood pinned down, and let the defense hold. So it's 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. 8:08 left here in the first quarter. Collingswood fumbled on its first drive, but the defense was able to hold, get West Deptford on a 3 and out. Back at quarterback for Collingswood, number 9, Timothy Search. They snap. Hand off to Talbert again. Nice hit there by Swetansky. Great read there. Gain of about 2 on the play. 2nd down and 8. Nice defensive play there by Swetansky. Read it all along. And again, Talbert's already proven to be a difficult guy to bring down, so that was a good one-on-one tackle there to make it 2nd down and 8. 7:42 left here in the first quarter. Search in the shotgun. Inside handoff again. Jacoby Williams comes up again. Textbook tackling. Talbert with another short gain. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 5. Jacoby Williams has been a short tackler on the outside this year. At 5'8", 185 pounds, Jacoby is a solid kid. Not afraid to stick his helmet in there. 3rd down and 5 now on the 25. Search again in shotgun. Even at the high school level, it seems like most teams aren't going under center anymore. Got Talbert to his right. Rolling to his right, quick throw. Complete out to the 30-yard line. Out past the 1st down marker. Passing catch for Collingswood. 1st down at the 30. Shakur Carter on the catch. That's 7-yard pass there. It's going to be 1st and 10. Collingswood head coach is Michael McEwen. Handoff. Talbert gets outside. We do have a flag on the play. You can see it. I think that's going to be a holding call. May have been on Roan. Roan looked like he was trying to get outside there and is getting pulled here. I'm going to anticipate a holding call here against Collingswood, and it is. So big call there. Collingswood gets outside on a nice first down gain. That's going to push him back. So again, Collingswood has shown some ability to move the ball a little bit, but on the first drive with a fumble, now again a 10-yard holding penalty. Not the way that they want to start here. So that'll be a spot of the foul. Let's see where they end up marking the football. It looks at about the 21-yard line. So we're looking at 1st and 19 here for Collingswood. Again, Search in the shotgun. Rolling to his right. Delivers the ball, quick short pass. Completed to Shakur Carter. Jacoby Williams out on the tackle. Very short gain on the play, maybe a yard or two here. We're looking at about 2nd down and 17 here for Collingswood. Good job there again by Jacoby on the tackle. Again, a great night here at West Deptford. Beautiful fall night with a slight breeze. Youth football night here. We've got probably 100 cheerleaders from all ages working with the marching band. It's a fun night here at the high school. Search takes the handoff, looking to his left. Across the middle. Could be a fumble. She ruled incomplete. Looked like Jamar Jones there on the coverage. Good play there by Jamar Jones. It could have been, that had the looks of a play that could have been a defenseless receiver, but Jamar does a good job of not going through him and separating the ball from the receiver. Makes an incomplete pass, 3rd down and 15. Good throw there by the quarterback, Search. It was on the hands of the receiver, just dropped. Again, Search now, shotgun, Dyer Talbert to his left. 3rd down and 15 with 5 to go here in the first quarter. Good snap. Looking across the middle of the field, pump fakes. Has a guy underneath. Intercepted by Jacoby Williams. Out to the 15. Well done by Jacoby Williams. Off to a great start defensively. Pass was behind the receiver there. Jacoby opportunistic. It's going to be 1st and 10 West Deptford on the 16-yard line of Collingswood. So 2nd turnover of the night for Collingswood. Let's see if West Deptford can take advantage of this turnover this time around. West Deptford on its first drive stalled out pretty quickly. Had a 3rd and 7 and just misfired on an out pattern there. But let's see, we got Ruffin again under center. Jamar Jones in the backfield with Jacoby Williams. Jacoby Williams takes the handoff, lowers the shoulders forward, pushes the pile to about the 13-yard line. Gain of about 3 on the play is going to bring up 2nd down and 7. Not much there, but Jacoby lowered the shoulders, fell forward, and got a couple there for West Deptford. Jamar Jones in the backfield. Ruffin looking to his left. Open receiver caught by Dan Marafa. Tackled at the 6-yard line. It's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like the referees are checking it out. There you go. We got this signal. 1st down, Eagles. 1st and goal from about the 6-yard line here for West Deptford. 4:16 left in the first quarter. West Deptford looking to capitalize on the Collingswood turnover. Roughing it under center. Jamar Jones in the backfield with Jacoby Williams. Jamar Jones takes the handoff, finds a little bit of space, still pushing forward out past the 5-yard line. Short gain on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and goal from about the 4. Gain of maybe a yard on that play, 1.5 yards. Ruffin takes the snap. Hands off to Jacoby Williams. Runs through a tackle. Brought down again from behind. Runs through more tackles. Jacoby still on his feet. Going forward. Touchdown, Eagles! Incredible run there by Jacoby Williams. Still on his feet. Going forward. Touchdown, Eagles! Jacoby Williams having a great game so far. With 3 minutes left in the first quarter, he's got 2 tackles and an interception, and now a hard-earned touchdown run from the 5-yard line. Clark on for the extra point. Jacoby Williams ran through about 4 or 5 tacklers in that play. An incredible run. Ryan Harris on the hold. High snap. He takes it. Kick is good. West Deptford takes the early 7-0 lead. West Deptford band, of course, and Fly Eagles Fly. The neighbors know when that song's played, the Eagles have scored a touchdown. So 3:07 left here in the first quarter. West Deptford jumps out to the 7-0 lead, taking advantage of the Collingswood interception. Collingswood thus far has had some success moving the football, but has hurt itself with 2 turnovers. Clark will be kicking off here for West Deptford. Back to return for Collingswood, number 8, Dyer Talbert. I believe that is number 12, Javon Little, on the far side of the screen. Clark set to kick off. Carried out. Out past the 30, out to about the out past the 20, out to about the 24, 25-yard line. That was Quentin Moss there on the return. First and 10, Collingswood at the 25-yard line. Decent return there by Quentin Moss. So again, the pre-game reports so far spot on. Starts in the shotgun, quick toss back. Talbert, Jacoby Williams there to meet him first with another tackle. So again, name is being announced a lot today. Jacoby Williams with his 3rd tackle of the game. 3 tackles, an interception, and a touchdown. We still got 2:45 left in the first quarter. That's a Mark Dixon type game. Mark Dixon back from Delran, just grabbing a little bit of dinner. And then he'll be on. We're going to have to dock him his pay for the first quarter, though. I want to make sure we tell Mr. Shields it was 1:30 as I projected. At least it wasn't flooded like yesterday. I imagine yesterday was. Hopefully you had your boat. 2nd down and 6. Search again in shotgun. Takes the snap. Ball's on the ground again. Again, trouble with the exchange there. Swetansky, the first one there, but a huge loss again for Collingswood, out to the 23-yard line. It's going to bring up third down, and looks like about 12-13 here for Collingswood. Looked like maybe Search was going to pull that back out a little bit too late. Works for West Deptford, third down and 12, 2:03 left here in the first quarter. Search again in shotgun. Surveys. Fakes the handoff, looking to his right. Intercepted by Jordan Roan. Linebacker drops back in coverage, catches it out past the 20-yard line. Great play there by Jordan Roan. 3 possessions for Collingswood, 3 turnovers. Can't imagine that was the Collingswood game plan. West Deptford defense up to the task so far. Again, keeping him third and long, forcing throws. And Jordan Roan, a quarterback I'm assuming didn't see him, dropping back into coverage. Yeah, he's not the tallest linebacker, but showed good hands there. It's going to be West Deptford football on the 17-yard line. Minute 34 left here in the first quarter. I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Morrell here draws up a pass play. Tries to strike quickly here on that turnover. It's got that feel to it. Rough and under center. And I was wrong. Jacoby Williams takes the inside handoff out to about the Collingswood 11. Jacoby Williams has been a positive runner all game. Even when there wasn't much there, he's been able to get small chunky yards. But on this case, looks like he's got about 5. So second down and 5 here for West Deptford with 1:12 left. Justin Opong bringing in the play. Swetansky now in the backfield. Odin in motion. Ruffin looking to his right. Gets out of pressure. He tucks it in. Out to the 10-yard line. Brought down at about the 8. Jameer Daniels. So I make that Eddie Lopez on the tackle. It's going to bring up third down and 2. 30 seconds left here. That could be the last play of the first quarter. We'll see if Coach Morrell wants to try one more time here. Wind's not a factor, so I don't think which side of the field really matters at this point. 13 seconds left. Rough and under center. Jamar Jones takes the handoff. He's got space. Touchdown, Eagles. 3 seconds left in the first quarter. Jamar Jones with the 9-yard touchdown run, giving West Deptford the 13-0 lead. West Deptford taking advantage of the turnovers and the great field position. Clark on for the extra point. Howard entering onto the field there. Ryan Harris on the hold. And the kick is good. West Deptford 14. Collingswood 0. Great first quarter so far for West Deptford. 14-0 lead. West Deptford off to a great start. You can see a positive energy on the sideline of West Deptford. So Collingswood starts with possession and finds itself down 2 scores here in the first quarter. Great crowd here tonight as we're looking around. Tommy Jake, special teams coach for West Deptford. West Deptford Hall of Famer and Hall of Fame night, directing the troops. Tommy, of course, great football, basketball, and baseball player, throwback athlete. Graduated, I'd say 8 years ago, top of my head, something like that. Dixon, give me a head nod. Clark set to kick off. Back to return for Collingswood, number 2, Quentin Moss. Number 8, Gair Talbert. West Deptford's kicked away from Talbert so far. It's time to kick. Drop by Talbert in the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So about 1.9 seconds left here in the first quarter.
1.9 seconds to play here in the first quarter.
What? Right now?
Important drive here for Collingswood. They have to try to get some momentum back.
Right now?
So 1.9 seconds. This will be the last play of the first quarter. Search again in the shotgun. Hand off to Quentin Moss. Breaks tackle, is running hard. Kobe Williams hits him with his shoulder, stays on his feet, eventually brought down by Justin Opong. Out to the 37-yard line. Good solid run there by Moss. It's going to be a gain of about 15. Of course, that would be the last play here of the first quarter. All right, officially on here is Mr. Coach Dixon. Welcome, Coach.
Hey, good to be here. Traffic at 1:30 at the freshman game at Collinswood. Beautiful. Hour and 20-minute drive from Collinswood. But good to come back in here and see the Eagles up 14-0.
It looks like Delran's probably, what, about 10 miles away from here?
Yeah, it's probably, in actuality, maybe a 25-minute ride. And, just had an hour onto that for us. And,
well, at least you won, right?
No, we didn't. So, an hour, 20-minute ride after a 21-0 loss.
Delran's got a good team right here this year at the varsity level.
Yeah, we saw their varsity guys practicing there and everything, and they looked good size, looked like a good team. So the freshmen also were a good size and well coached.
All right, the Bears, right?
The Bears.
Delran. Okay, so start the second quarter. We've got 1st and 10 on the 37-yard line. Those we may have just joined. Coming back from dinner. West Deptford with a great first quarter, up 14-0. High snap, ball's on the ground again. Jordan Roan still on the ground, recovered by West Deptford.
Wow.
So again, a nightmare of a start here for Collingswood.
Is that 4 turnovers?
4 possessions, 4 turnovers. Will Bilodeau finally falling on the football.
All right, West Deptford has got to take advantage of these positive situations here. So with the turnover, they've got to turn this stuff into points. Got to get used to doing that for the rest of the season. When you get this kind of advantage going up, then you've got to take advantage with your offense.
I mean, it could be an interesting stat line where, so far, we're at 14-0 and probably have 25 yards of total offense. Right, playing on a short field, and again, Coach Mel opted early to punt on the 45-yard line. It turned out to be a good decision here.
Yeah, I mean, you play field position. That's what you do.
Up and under center. Shifting here by Williams and Jones. Takes the pitch to Kobe Williams. Looks like he might throw it, and he's wide open in the end zone. Oh, he missed him. Tyrone Oden was there.
Yeah, wide open there. Kobe just needs to put a little air under that. and especially when it's that wide open, just let him run to it instead of putting it down on the line like that. But just give Tyrone a chance to run to it.
Yeah, if you have Jacoby Williams on your high school fantasy football team,
yeah,
that would have been a touchdown pass on top of the touchdown run plus the interception. It's filling up the stat sheet.
Yeah, well, he's got to make that completion there.
Yeah. All right, unfortunately, that's second down and 10 now. 11:49 left here in the second. Jacoby Williams in motion. Reverse handoff. Not much going there from Lawrence Howard. A slow developing play.
Yeah, that's a single back. It's kind of a counter play right there where the quarterback reverses out, kind of faking the sweep motion there. But yeah, it looked like it took a little time to actually develop inside there.
Yeah, and a good play there by Collingswood's line, staying home there. That was number 60, Bobby Fox, with the tackle.
Collingswood with new helmets. Like the Cincinnati Bengal helmet.
So I'll ask you, what is the difference between a Bengal and a Panther?
A Bengal is a Bengal tiger. And actually, a Panther does not have tiger stripes. So I'm not sure exactly why the helmet choice.
Pass complete to Jacoby Williams. Breaks a tackle, still on his feet. Brought down at about the 5-yard line. It's going to be first and goal, West Deptford.
Nice job by Deontay Ruffin there. Had a little pressure coming up. He eluded the pressure, readjusted his look there, found Jacoby coming across to flat. So nice job by both of them.
First and goal from the 3-yard line. 10:45 left here in the second quarter. West Deptford rolling so far. Only mistake on the offensive side so far. We had a missed pass in the first possession, and Jacoby Williams missed a wide open guy on a halfback pass. But looks like Jamar Jones up the middle. Collins with the task this time. Gain of maybe a yard.
Hand off to Howard for no gain.
So it's going to pick up second and goal.
Looks like the Panthers are bottling up the middle very well, so may have to go up top or around here. They're using outside pass or sweep.
All right, so Deontay Ruffin at quarterback again. You can see week to week getting better. Jamar Jones in the backfield. Ruffin rolling to his left, looking, decides to keep it, tucks it in, cuts back forward, pushes a tackler, and I think, referee had him down at the 1. That looked good. Looked good to me.
Line looks like
It looked like when he stretched that arm out. Again, I'm not where the referee is. He's got a better angle than I do, but it's going to be third and really short for the Eagles here. So third and goal inside the 1. The ball is spotted.
All right, now does Coach Morrell go with a finesse play again to the outside, or does he just say, "Hey, we're stronger than you, and we're gonna power right down your throat here"? So, what's the decision?
Let's see here. So we got third and goal. I think it's 2-down territory anyway here. So,
I think so too.
So I wouldn't be surprised if Ruffin keeps it.
I think he has caps right here. Yeah.
He's going to hand off to Jones instead. He gets in untouched. Touchdown, Eagles. Jamar Jones' second touchdown of the night. West Deptford taking advantage of another Collingswood turnover, extending that lead 20-0.
Yeah, good call by Coach Morrell. The Collingswood had some gaps there already, natural bubbles already on the line, so he ran like a trap play right to the bubble.
Brady Clark on for the extra.
There you go. 2-point conversion.
Actually, Brian Harris, did he get in? And he does. So again, that offset formation actually works.
Yeah, well, what you do is you go out, once you set up that swinging gate, they used to call it, muddle huddle. It's a numbers game. And if the numbers game are in your advantage in one spot, there's a numerous amount of plays that you can call off of that huddle. So you can, wherever you have the numbers, you can just run the play. Now you don't have to, you can just kick it, but if it's there, and it's always a good thing to run it, run the play once in a while, because now you're forcing schools that you will play in the future to take time out to prepare for all of those plays that you might run.
Yeah, usually once or twice a year. catches you by surprise a little bit.
If you're falling asleep on it, all of a sudden there's 2-point conversion for you. And again, it's always, if a team has to take a half an hour out of their practice week to go over the option plays you have off of that formation, that's an hour that they're not working against your offense or your defense. So.
And for West Deptford, something they do every year. It doesn't take them much. It doesn't take that time at all to put it down. So.
You've been looking at it since you're a freshman.
All right, so Clark kicking off again. He's going to have a tired leg at this point by the end of the night. So 22-0 West Deptford, off to a big lead here. Collingswood is hurting itself with turnovers. Kick received there by, I believe it's Talbert. Yeah, Talbert on the return. And again, Odin with the tackle at about the 25-yard line. And again, Talbot was a name we announced quite a bit early, and hasn't seen the ball much. For Collingswood, it looked early that they probably want to keep the ball on the ground, and that Talbot is a physical, strong runner, just kind of grind out and hold the ball. But
yeah, it's a good idea for them. It's a good idea. But if you have 4 turnovers in 4 possessions, nothing's a good idea.
Collingswood with the roll colls on the side leg of the uniform. Cheerleaders tonight getting a solid workout. I'm sure the cheerleaders who are doing their pushes probably don't want to be on camera, but all right. So first play of the possession is going to be a timeout here for Collingswood. You can see a little frustration there in the backfield.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure their coach is also getting frustrated too. It's difficult to just come out on the first play of the possession and have to call a timeout after that. It's kind of like a wasted timeout.
And again, when you get down early like this, it's difficult for people to not get emotional and maintain focus.
Yeah, exactly. It's losing focus. I think just an alignment mistake that had to be adjusted and the coach had to play it.
But again, before you got here, Coach Dixon, I was talking to Coach Morrell this weekend. He said we're in the foxhole at this point.
Absolutely.
We have a pathway to the playoffs. And we're going to keep fighting, keep battling, and see if we can find ourselves in there. All right, Search back on the field, hands it off to Talbert. Out to the 35-yard line.
This is running a no-huddle offense here. Getting right back on the ball again. Trying to change a little tempo for them.
2nd down and 4. Another handoff there to Talbert. Pushes close to the 1st down marker. We'll wait for the spot.
It's a good idea, by the Collingswood coach, just to kind of run a little up tempo, maybe wake his team up a little bit, get them moving. Maybe try to catch West Deptford in a little bit of a sleep phase there for a second.
It's going to be 3rd and short here for Collingswood. And again, for Collingswood here, they got to convert this. They're down 3 possessions early. They got to get some momentum going.
Exactly. You can't have another turnover for sure. Just to get some positive yardage here and sustain the drive.
Search takes the snap. Again, handoff to Talbert. Bounces outside to the left. Finds space. Tripped up eventually by Lawrence Howard. But again, another Collingswood 1st down.
Yeah, it looks like Lawrence made a decent tackle. He's got to keep his head up, kind of ducked his head and just kind of threw his body at the bridge and started wrapping up.
All right, so we 1st and 10 Collingswood on the 49-yard line. And this is what it looked like Collingswood was going to do at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, it's a good strat. They have a very good running back in Talbert. So why not feed him? You're hoping that will cut down on mistakes. It makes a pretty easy game plan, but obviously they had some mistakes in the beginning of the game.
Search again, takes the snap, pitches it out wide to Talbert. He found something on this left side, breaks through, finds more space. Tackled now by Baglivo out to the 39-yard line. So again, another Collingswood 1st down. Going to be spotted actually at the 38, it looks like.
Yeah, it's strange too. They're running to that left side. I mean, they must have seen something because they're running to the short side of the field. Now, sometimes coaches like to run the ball towards their own sideline so they get a better view of it. It seems to once in a while is a tendency, which if somebody picks up on it sometimes, it could be an advantage for the opposite team.
All right, so West Deptford calls a timeout. Got Coach Morrell. I believe that's Donikoff, right?
Yes,
defensive coordinator. They can see them in the talking to the defense. Probably trying to get a couple things straightened out. I'm assuming that the West Deptford coaches see what the problem is on that side also.
I'm sure they do. They're trying to make some kind of correction here during this timeout.
Coach is talking specifically there to Opong. All right, so we got a 1st and 10 on the West Deptford 37-yard line with 6:57 left. Collingswood having its most successful drive so far of the game. Talbert again set behind Search. Takes the handoff.
Oh.
Big hit there. Fumble on the ground. Let's see who has it. Looks like it's recovered by Collingswood.
Big hit by Jamar Jones coming off the edge on a stunt right there. Nice job putting his shoulder into the ball.
And Jamar Jones with a big hit there. And coaches have said that's Jamar Jones. That's what he's good at.
Yeah, I mean, like he's playing the Eagle linebacker spot right now, and sometimes you get pulled back into the secondary. And Jamar is a straight down forward linebacker type. He just loves to run. He's running those gaps and run downhill at the running back.
And he likes the physicality of the game. So we're looking at 2nd and 14 here. Takes the pitch again. West Deptford ready for it. So again, Collingswood going back to that left side on the pitch, but
yeah, nice stunt again. Again, Jamar Jones on the stunt from the outside kind of disrupts the play.
So another loss for Collingswood. We're looking at 3rd and about 16 here for Collingswood. So Collingswood, best drive of the game so far. Now they're getting pushed backwards. Good adjustment there by the West Deptford defense.
Yeah, nice job there, coming off the edge and disrupting things. Yeah, here's the chess game. What does Collingswood do to try to change that?
And again, good time out there by the coaching staff. So 3rd and 16, 5:26 left. High snap, quarterback not ready for it. Free throw on the backfield, still loose. It looks like Collingswood's going to be on it. Search was definitely not ready yet. The ball was snapped high anyway, and it's going to be brought down at the Collingswood 40-yard line.
Brings up 4th and forever for Collingswood.
Yeah, I'm still doing the math to tell you how far this is. We're looking at about what? About 31 yards, 32 yards, if I'm looking at this correctly. So it's going to be 4th and 30 here for Collingswood. So they're obviously going to punt. You got Jacoby Williams set to return for West Deptford. It looks like Eddie Lope. I can't see the number of the kicker. Maybe it's number 5. We're going to go Stephen Leak here on the punt.
Yeah. Yes, number 5.
And short punt, sidewinder going out of bounds at about the 35. So not a terrible result there for Collingswood,
but I mean, unfortunate for Collingswood, fortunate for West Deptford. Their drive that seemed to be going somewhat positive stalls on another bad snap by the center over the quarterback's head.
Yeah, and again, Collingswood not playing a clean game on offense. Coaches are probably going to be frustrated by the carelessness with the football at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I understand why people like to use the shotgun snap, just to give the quarterback time to see things. But if the quarterback and the center can't get that snap back and with any consistency, then you got to go back under center because it's just going to create havoc.
Handoff inside. It looks like Justin Opong there. Brought down at about the 38-yard line. Gain of about 3 on the play, maybe 4. It was 2nd down and 7 here for West Deptford with 4:17 left in the second quarter.
West Deptford putting together another decent drive here, and this is probably the longest field they've had all game.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be bad to have a nice long drive here, kill some clock, score, and then get the ball back to start the second half. Got Jacoby Williams on it.
Belly.
Out getting outside. Jordan Roan leading the block.
Nice block by Jordan on the
Out
outside.
to the 39-yard line of Collingswood. Huge gain here for West Deptford.
Yeah, nice play. Nice play. That's the outside belly play. Jordan does a nice job getting out there and getting out in front of Jacoby and making a block on the edge for him.
That's what you gotta love about high school football. Jordan Roan gets an interception from the linebacker position, and then goes to the other side of the field. Then
he's right back out there.
He's a guard, right? Now he's a guard on the other side, leading the way. 3:37 left here in the first half. 1st and 10, West Deptford on the Collingswood 38-yard line. Ruffin again at quarterback. Opong in motion. Ruffin rolling to his left, tucks it under, breaks a tackle, still on his feet past the 30-yard line, out to about the 25. He got a flag on the play. It's going to be either a face mask or a horse collar. It was one or the other.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna go with here.
Actually, the referee's signaling a hold from what I gather. Let's wait and see for the call. Yeah, we got a personal foul against Collingswood.
Face mask on Collingswood.
Yeah, that's what we thought it looked like.
Yeah.
Again, Collingswood.
But again, Ruffin doing a great job there. Breaking that first tackle, gets outside. I mean, if West Deptford, of course, first down, we'll see where this finally marks. After the penalty. It's going to be 1st and 10 West Deptford from about the 11-yard line. So they'll have a chance for the first down here, but 3:08 left here in the first half. West Deptford again moving the ball successfully against Collingswood.
That last was a designed quarterback run. Just wanted to see Dante actually just turn from the jet zone and make the decision to go.
Lamar Jones takes the handoff, tackled pretty quickly. Looked like number 60, Bobby Fox, on that.
So on the 9-yard line here, we get to see Western put a score in before this half ends here, and then come back out again and have the ball for the second half.
So we got 2:22 left. 2nd down and 9. Got Jones and Williams in the backfield. Ruffin rolling to his right. Open man, wide open. Bilodeau. Touchdown, Eagles!
Yeah, nice job there. Deontay did a nice job getting out on the edge on the waggle play. And Will Bilodeau did a nice job kind of sneaking out and then back into the end zone for the reception.
So Will Bilodeau, easy catch and pass there for West Deptford, and on Hall of Fame night, that kind of reminds me of Zach Smith a little bit.
Yeah,
in size,
exactly.
Right?
That, coming out of that tight end spot.
So it's 28-0 West Deptford, on for the extra point. Brady Clark. 2:09 left. Kick is good.
I'm surprised that the officials haven't said anything, because actually it is illegal to jump over anybody. Like you see Collingswood's kids doing on the extra point.
That's a penalty I would never get called for.
Are you telling us you're vertically challenged there with the vertical leap, or?
Well, I'm getting older.
I wouldn't even attempt it now.
So we got 2:09 left here. West Deptford having its best result so far in the season, up 29-0. And again, when you start your season with Paulsboro, Woodrow Wilson, and then you got to go to Haddonfield, 2 games on the road, 1 at home. You got a really difficult schedule. You know, it hardens you. And
yeah, I mean, absolutely right. I mean, there's some tough teams right there. I mean, you're no longer playing Lindenwald or Overbrook or something like that. I mean, every week is a tough week. So getting through those games there. I mean, unfortunately, we would like to come out with at least a win or 2. But I mean, there's a lot of seasons still ahead of us, and we have a chance to still turn things around. So it's good to see the Eagles on a positive note right now.
definitely playing hard now. Right? There's been no quit at all from West Deptford. So we got Clark set to kick off. Got Moss and Talbot deep for Collingswood. Receives it about the 3-yard line. Talbot going forward. Brought down on the play by number 66, Aiden Curran. 1st and 10, Collingswood. It appears to be about the 30-yard line with 2:03 left here in the first half.
All right, but nice to see West Deptford make a little stop here. It looks like the Collingswood quarterback is feeling well at the moment. He looks like he just got rid of his lunch there. Yeah.
All right, so quarterback now bringing in the play actually from the coach. So again, 1st and 10 from the 29 officially. With 2:03 left here in the first half. Cheerleaders going to jumping jacks instead of push-ups. Talbot takes the handoff again out to the left side to about the 34-yard line.
Yeah, Talbot's a good hard runner. He's got some good speed. He runs hard. He's got, Eagles have got to step up and make some tackles.
Yeah, Coach Morrell told me that he absolutely loves this kid. He said he just runs hard, he breaks tackles, and he's going to be a difficult guy to bring down, and loves his effort.
And number 7 just did not like what he had for lunch.
Yeah, Collingswood now on 2nd down. It looked like they've got 2 players thrown up so far on 2nd down. So it's 2nd down and about 5 here. But rolling to his right, pass is wide open, complete to number 7, Shakur Carter. Gets out of bounds, so good gain there for Collingswood.
Pass caught by Shakur Carter.
Yeah, it looks like, just kind of, he needed to get rid of that little extra, whatever he had in his stomach, and then he can come back and make a nice catch.
1st and 10, Collingswood from the 45-yard line. 1:03 left. The clock is actually moving here. Looked like he got out of bounds there, but... All right, so 1st and 10, 56 seconds. Clock is counting. 29-0 West Deptford. Hand off to Talbot with some space, cuts outside, but great play there. I believe it was Sweetansky. Yeah, he's got the dance going and everything. If you weren't sure, now you know. That was a great play by Sweetansky there. Trips him up.
Yeah, Alex saw the hole and did a nice job just running right through it.
Looks like that's his responsibility, I'm guessing. Right?
Oh, yes. Yeah, the linebackers are supposed to, they read the holes, and when they see the hole, they are to downhill, fill the hole with aggression, and that's just what Alex did. Stepped right into the hole and made the tackle.
So no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 10. So again, tonight is our Hall of Fame game. So for those of you at home, we'll be introducing our inductees, including Coach Dixon's 2014 team. Were you a player coach that year or just coach?
Just coach. 2014. Just coach.
Looks like you had a great squad that year. I was looking at some names.
Yeah, we had a great squad. State champs, undefeated. I was looking at it today, kind of refreshing my memory. During that season, we actually broke. It was 11 school records. That some records had stood for 20 years, and in that year we broke 11 school records. So it was a great team. We're our only team ever to win the Gloucester County meet, which is we're going against Washington Township, Bellsey, all the huge schools.
All right, 2nd down and 10. Jamar Jones putting pressure on. Pass is incomplete. Good work there by Jamar.
Yeah, that pressure, you can tell he's kind of made the quarterback rush that throw a little bit, made it a little high.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 here for Collingswood. 41 seconds left. Andre Ruffin on the field now. Looks like they're going to go a little more of a pass rush here.
Yeah, exactly. Good guess, Mr. Vilari.
Watched a lot of football.
Yes, Deontay with a little more speed, so they're going to try to get a little more speed out there and let's disrupt this quarterback here.
All right, so 3rd and 10, 41 seconds left. Jones again coming from the opposite side, blows up the blocker. Just throws it onto the track. Search had nobody open. Opts just to throw it away instead of the turnover. So Collingswood's probably going to have to punt here with a 4th and 10, 36 seconds left. They can't give West Deptford this kind of field position.
Yeah, it looks like they're sending the punt team. And a good idea by the Collingswood coaching staff.
All right, so Stephen Leach set the punt for Collingswood. We have Jacoby Williams back to return. Looks like, yeah, here he goes. He's coming onto the field late. He's not on your screen right now. Collingswood calls timeout. That's a break for West Deptford.
Yeah, I mean, really, helps the West Deptford out to make sure they have the right people in the field. Kind of a strange timeout there. I don't know if they were misaligned or missing somebody, or if the coaching staff decided maybe they'll change their mind and maybe go for it here. 36 seconds left, so maybe they're thinking, what the heck?
Yeah, let's keep our eyes and see if the punter comes off the field. Yeah, maybe just like you said, at a minimum, discuss it, talk about it, think about it. There's only 36 seconds left, so those timeouts don't carry over into the second half. So
that number 5's still out there on the field ready to punt. So
yeah, Leak is still out there. All right, so West Deptford, you could see on the screen, was a little disorganized there also. Jacoby Williams now is back to return for West Deptford. Leak's first punt was a bit of a sidewinder, but a little good distance on it.
Let's see how their long snapper does here. A little trouble last time. It was a little hard for this snap.
Short snap. Leak does a good job of handling it. Definitely a hold there on the line, but I guess he didn't see it. Ball bounces out to about the 14-yard line. So it's going to be West Deptford football with 26 seconds left with a 29-0 lead. I'm guessing they take a knee here?
That would seem like what we would do. I would think Coach Morello is thinking of just taking a knee and run this out and come back out when you have a full clock, getting the ball in the second half.
Let's see, Rafa was going out there. Okay, now Odin's at wide receiver. We'll see. Obviously, the risk there is a sack, fumble, and turnover. Sure, that's the risk. So we got 26 seconds left. 29-0 West Deptford. 1st and 10 on their own 15.
Well, Tyrone is the fastest on the team, so they might have put him out there just to maybe, what the heck, take a shot.
Yeah, that's why I was keeping my eyes on the receivers and see who they had out there. So he's in motion. Takes the sweep. He's got a lot of space here. A lot of room to run. Great block here by Jones. Oh, he tripped him. And there's the flag. That may have been a hold also.
Tripping over his own man, too. He had lots of room out there to go.
So we'll see what the flag is. I mean, where it was thrown, one would assume that it's probably going to be a chop block against West Deptford.
Yeah, all blocks have got to be above the waistline. You can't just go down and try to knock some of his legs out.
That play was there now.
Yeah.
It looked up top like it was going to be a big gainer.
It should have been.
So that'll probably do it. It's 18 seconds left here. Rafa now is coming in to run the play, call the play in. But it's a spot of foul, so interestingly enough, they're going to gain about 8 yards on that play.
And still be first down.
Now the clock is winding down with 10 seconds left. Let's see if West Deptford, looks like they are going to try to get one more snap here before the half. Inside handoff to Jamar Jones, who breaks the tackle, cuts outside, out past the 30-yard line, still on his feet, and then hit really hard at the sideline. I don't know if a flag was thrown there, do you?
I didn't see one thrown.
I mean, it was late.
It looked late. It looked like some pushing there from the West Deptford sideline. I would think we would have at least one flag, not 2 flags thrown.
So you see Coach Morrell ordering the troops to the locker room, but yeah, from what I could see, I don't think there was a flag thrown on that play.
I didn't see one either.
Oh, never mind. There it is. I do see one at about the 41-yard line on the ground. All right, and there you have your personal foul against Collingswood.
All right, well, I have to go and lead my team out onto the track here for our Hall of Fame. So
Coach
leaving
Dixon,
it all to you here, Mr. Vilari.
Being inducted
Oh wait, you're gonna film me. We're gonna walk.
Being inducted into the Hall of Fame for about his 15th time, right, Mr. Dixon? His 3rd time, okay. A busy halftime here. We're going to have the Hall of Famers introduced, followed up by a marching band, who I believe is starting a competition season this weekend.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we said before the game, this is our Hall of Fame game. And it is my honor to introduce the 2021 West Deptford High School Hall of Fame inductees. First, how about a warm eagle
we're going to introduce
from Mr. Zach
our
Smith.
Hall of Fame inductees. First, we have Zach Smith. Zach was a 4-year varsity letter winner for the Eagles football program. From 2003 to 2007, he was a key contributor to 2 state championships and 4 straight Colonial Conference championships. While playing for the Eagles, he excelled at both tight end and defensive ends. Named team captain in 2006, Zach was a 3-time first-team All-Colonial Conference player, as well as a first-team All-South Jersey defensive end. While in high school, Zach also earned 3 varsity letters in basketball and 2 in baseball. After West Deptford High School, Zach would go on to compete at the Division I level for Colgate University, where he would become a standout defensive end. He earned the prestigious achievement of being named Patriot League Defensive Player of the Year in 2010 and finished third all-time on Colgate University's career sack list, and was named the Touchdown Club of South Jersey College Player of the Year in 2010. In 2020, Zach was named the Colgate University's All-Decade Team. Currently, Zach serves as a New Jersey State Trooper, and Zach is being represented tonight. He's not here tonight, but his parents are, Don and Dawn. You can see them on the screen. Congratulations to Zach Smith. Zach, of course, is a standout football player. His brother's also very good on the field, Jordan and Connor. And, of course, Luke. Now, next up, we have Nick Pulley. Nick Pulley is a graduate of the West Deptford High School class of 2014 and one of the most decorated student athletes our high school has produced. He was a standout 3-year starter for the Eagles football team and team captain as a senior. During his football career in the green and white, he would be a starter on both the 2011 and 12 sectional championship teams. In track and field, Nick was simply the best thrower that West Deptford has ever produced. A 4-year letter winner, Nick holds the school record in both the shot put and discus, as well as school records in the shot put relay and discus relay. In his career, he was a 5-time Group 2 sectional champion, a 5-time Group 2 state champion, and a 2-time Meet of Champions champion. Nick was 5th in the nation his senior year and earned All-American status in the shot put. He was also part of the first state championship boys track and field team in school history. He then earned a scholarship to be a member of the track and field team at the University of Maryland. Currently, Nick is a phys ed teacher and head football coach at neighboring Gateway Regional High School, tonight being represented by his parents, Mary Beth and Nick. So that is Nick Pulley in the class of 2014.
But he is represented down on the track by his parents, Mary Beth and Nick. Let's hear it for 2021 Hall of Fame inductee Nick Pulley.
Our next Hall of Famer being introduced is Mr. Gerald Owens.
Mr. Gerald Owens.
As you can see, G. Owens graduated with the class of 2014 as West Deptford football's all-time touchdown record holder with 69 total touchdowns. He earned first-team All-Group 2, All-State, All-South Jersey honors after setting career highs with 212 carries and 1,703 yards with an 8-yard average and 26 touchdowns as a junior. He was a 3-time All-Colonial Conference first-team selection and a 3-year starter. He was selected to participate in the 2014 Offense-Defense All-American Bowl and was ranked among the nation's top fullbacks by ESPN #1, 247 Sports #1, and rated among the East Coast top overall prospects by ESPN #32. She was also a 2-year varsity letter-winning wrestler and a district champion at 220 pounds as a sophomore. As the championships in both football and wrestling were not enough, G was a varsity member of the 2014 state championship boys track and field team. He would go on to win 2 state titles in the shot put relay with partner and fellow inductee Nick Pulley. After high school, G chose to continue his football career in the Big Ten and attended Michigan State University. At Michigan State, he was a part of the 2015 Big Ten champion and participated in 4 FBS bowl games. He was a 3-year letter winner at Michigan State University as a defensive tackle, recording 24 tackles and 1.5 sacks, along with 1 forced fumble and 1 pass breakup. Currently, G serves as a one-on-one aide at Oakview Elementary School here in West Deptford and is an assistant football coach under Nick Pulley at Gateway High School. Tonight, Gerald is represented tonight by his father Jimmy and his mother Vicky.
He is represented tonight down on the track by his parents, including his father Jimmy. Let's hear it from Mr. Gerald.
So again, that is Gerald Owens. He's also probably coaching tonight over at Gateway with Nick Pulley. Our final inductee, of course, everyone knows, Coach Clyde Folsom.
Let's hear it for head coach Clyde Folsom.
Clyde Folsom, of course, retiring from West Deptford at the end of this month, down to his final 2 weeks. But from 91 to 2017, the West Deptford High School football program was blessed to have one of the greatest football coaches in the state of New Jersey at the helm. Coach Clyde Folsom quickly transformed a once starving West Deptford football program into a perennial Group 2 state power. West Deptford football teams won 16 Colonial Conference titles and 7 South Jersey Group 2 state championships during the Clyde Folsom era, and his teams have been recognized as the Team of the Year on 3 different occasions. West Deptford football produced undefeated seasons in 2016, 2012, 2004, and 2003. And Coach Folsom's overall coaching record is 261 wins, 71 losses, and 5 ties, and he has been recognized as the State Coach of the Year in 2012, 2003, as well as inducted into the New Jersey State Coaches Association Hall of Fame, the New Jersey Football Coaches Association Hall of Fame, the South Jersey Football Coaches Association Hall of Fame, and of course the Gloucester County Sports Hall of Fame. That's a lot of Hall of Fames there for Coach Folsom. Just as powerful as Coach Folsom's impact was on West Deptford football was his impact on the West Deptford High School environment, the town of West Deptford, and the West Deptford High School Phys Ed department. His passion, attention to detail, love of teaching, and first-class attitude and standard of excellence were continue to be unmatched. He has impacted the lives of thousands, and his footprint has forever been cemented in the legacy of West Deptford Township. Celebrating here tonight with Coach Folsom is his wife Nancy, his son Ryan, his daughter Lindsay, his son-in-law Josh, and his grandson Cameron. So you can see the Folsom family there. Coach Folsom rocking the blue blazer tonight. His wife Nancy there to his left. She deserves a round of applause too. Difficult to be the wife of a football coach who's so dedicated to everything he did. Son Ryan there immediately to his left, who played at Triton and also played at Monmouth. And now for our team induction, we have the 2014 track and field team. So you see Coach Dixon there leading the way. I think that's Mr. Campbell there to his right. But the boys' track season was the most successful track season in West Deptford history. The season ended with 5 team titles, a meet of champions champion, 4 individual state champions, and a record number of points scored and medals won. The team finished with a record of 11-0, the most wins in school history, and a Colonial Conference championship. The team won the Camden County Cam-Glow Relay Championships before going to the Penn Relays. While at the Penn Relays, the 4x800 meter team qualified for the prestigious America's Championship race and finished 9th out of 72 teams representing the entire country. While also setting a school record, the team would earn 78 medals over the course of 2 days at the Penn Relays. The team then moved into the postseason where they would capture their first ever Gloucester County Team Championship. 2 weeks later, the team would win their first ever South Jersey Group 2 Sectional Team Championship. They would then move on to the New Jersey State Group 2 Championships. On the backs of Nick Pulley, who could win state titles in the shot and disc, and Kevin Cianfarini, who would win state titles in the 800 and 1600, the team won its first ever state Group 2 championship. So we have Michael Keller, Matt Schinkel, Evan Stigl, Pete Tashin, Kyle Wenzel, Shai Mumford, and of course Tim Campbell. And Mark Dixon, of course, small wave. Class of 2014, well represented. 2 graduates, and of course the track team. So as pan back here, we can see this year's very distinguished and well-deserved Hall of Fame inductees. The ceremony itself, if interested, is Sunday, November 28th. It'll be held at Riverwinds Restaurant. The reception will be from 12 to 12:30. The luncheon, of course, begins at 12:30. Tickets are $50 a person. If interested, you can contact the West Deptford High School Athletic Department for tickets. So again, the date of this is our 29th Hall of Fame induction, is going to be the Sunday, November 28th. Contact the West Deptford High School Athletic Department if you're interested in purchasing a ticket.
Let's hear it for your West Deptford High School Montpelier Eagles. goes for the West Deptford High School Eagles marching band. Couple of announcements. Our band crew in the field, we get the players out and warmed up for the second half. Last call for 50-50 sales. So if you've been thinking about it, make sure you get your hands on some of those tickets. We will be pulling the winning ticket in the third quarter. Also, a lost wallet has been returned to the booth. You've lost a wallet and you can identify it. We might have it up here.
You okay? You alright?
Yeah, just a little frigid. Yeah, should have worn pants.
Alright, so you know how to adjust, right? Okay, so you just have it locked down right now. So second half, we're ready to roll, right? You always got the offense and the defense together. When you see a lot of grass in here.
This group is like kind of used to it, so I feel like whenever I feel like yeah, because usually whenever I go, I keep one hand here and one hand here on the side.
It'll work for it. But this is where your tension comes in. It's too loose that things get to slip around. That's definitely too loose. It's good though.
How many
I'm on.
Before the kickoff, I've got the winning 50-50 ticket right here. Winning 50-50 ticket. If you're holding ticket number 601846. 601846. Come on up to the booth. We've got.
All right, and welcome back to West Deptford High School. Getting ready for the second half kickoff. As we're getting the 50-50 dispersed now. So if you were here live instead of watching on live stream, you could actually have a chance at winning the 50-50.
Should be a good prize today, too. It was a wild scene with kids everywhere at halftime. Kids love to play football over Coach Dixon's track area.
Yeah. I try not to watch that, so don't get too riled up about it.
All right, so West Deptford set to return. A little punch kick there by the kicker. So Jacoby Williams on the return. Breaks a tackle out to about the 43-yard line.
All right, good starting position for the Eagles there. Just trying to, see if we can put together a nice drive here. I mean, we do have 29 points on the board, but a lot of those were off of the 4 turnovers given to the Eagles from Collingswood. So, putting together a good drive, about a 58-yard, 57-yard drive would be nice to see here.
All right, so let's see a quarterback here. Looks like we got a switch at quarterback. Looks like Ryan Harris here.
Yeah, senior Ryan Harris is in the game. Good to see him in there.
Good kid, smart kid, hard-working, program kid. Definitely give him a chance here. Under center, takes a quick handoff. Spatansky forward out to about the 48-yard line. Looks like West Deptford's got
a couple other people in the game, yeah.
Gain of about 4 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 6 here for West Deptford.
Looking at number 30, Mike Amarillo in the game at left half, along with Lawrence Howard at right.
Howard in motion, takes the handoff. Spatansky ready to set the block, and does. Howard cuts it back inside. Good stiff arm out to about the Collingswood 45-yard line. First down, Eagles.
Nice solid play, nice blocking down the edge. Everybody, completing their assignments.
1st and 10 now on the Collingswood 45-yard line. Good start. Sometimes it's better to do it right out of halftime and get yourself organized, get everybody in the right spots.
Oh, absolutely. Sometimes you're trying to substitute back and forth during the game. And there's Mike on a
Michael Moriello back inside. Mike, of course, a member of the wrestling team also.
Yeah, I mean, coming out basically as a senior, right? Mike's a senior now, so he just decided to come back out to football, and he's done a great job doing practice and doing scrimmages, working himself back in there, always hustling, always moving.
Yeah, Michael's a great kid, and you can tell he's going to be a good team player. Tough kid too.
Oh, absolutely, runs hard.
The cross player. And Harris under center, got 2nd down and 8, 10 minutes left. Fakes the handoff, rolling to his right. Plenty of space. Jordan Roan out there sets the block. Ryan Harris brought down at the 30-yard line. Big play there again for West Deptford.
Yeah, design quarterback run. That's waggle wham right there. Kind of fake that sweep, and let the quarterback take the ball as a running back, basically. Nice blocking out on the edge. And pick up about 15 yards or so.
DJ Carroll with the tackle. It looked like a game of 15 on that play. Hand off to Spatansky this time. Good, tough running.
Flag of the play.
The late flag. Let's see what the call is here. It's going to be a face mask. I mean, it's far away from us. Yeah,
the official on the other side. Yes, good call, Mr. Vilari. Face mask.
Face mask called against the Panthers.
They should just give me yellow flags up here. I can throw them from the press box.
Yeah, you have a good arm. You can say
it. Give me an air horn or something. But result of the play, of course, Spatansky gained about 7 or 8 on the play. Now we're going to have this 15-yard misconduct against Collingswood. Look at the players aren't too pleased with this call, but
Yeah, Alex is always a hard, strong runner. He's, since he's been a freshman, he's really done a nice job. He runs the hole hard, and he's very difficult to bring down.
All right, so it's now 1st and 10 West Deptford on the 13-yard line. 9:50 left in the third quarter. Ryan Harris now under center for West Deptford.
Get the offset back here. Speed sweep.
Finds a little bit of space, breaks through a tackle. Well done there by Tyrone Oden.
Tyrone Oden steps out of one tackle.
It's down to about the 5-yard line, so it's going to be about 2nd down and 2 here for West Deptford. An 8-yard gain on the play. So again, Deptford switches up some personnel here to start the second half with the 29-0 lead, but is off to a great start here, moving the ball methodically down the field. Ryan Harris doing a great job here. Surveys, Satansky behind him, fakes the handoff, Jordan Roan out wide, tries to cut back inside, may find something. Looks like he got down to about maybe the 2-yard line.
Yes, that's when you ride and make a quicker decision right there. He's just got to, he should have seen the outside edge there and just keep on running and use his speed to get out there.
It looks like he was brought down at about the 3 here, so. Yeah. Looks like 3rd and 1 here. West Deptford still has the opportunity to get the first down. Clock moving, 8:30 left here in the third.
Let's see if he goes back to Satansky at the fullback spot here.
Harris under center. End around. Lawrence Howard breaks a tackle, stiff armed, brought down. We do have a flag thrown here. This will most likely be on the offense, based off the
yeah, I think it's probably a holding call here.
We got holding against West Deptford, so we had 3rd and 1. And
so the question being, are they going to take it back here?
I think they're going to.
We're in 4th down. I don't think he made the first down at all, but now they're going to take it back. 3rd and about.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah, it's going to be West Deptford's going to have it at about the 12, 13-yard line here. So let's see what Coach Morrell does here with Ryan Harris a chance to throw the football. You can see Michael Moriarty laughing in the huddle there.
He's nice to have a good time. That's what it's all about.
After the holding call, 3rd down and 15 for West Deptford.
Joe Bilodeau now in wide receiver.
Yeah, put Ken Bilodeau's there.
All right, so looks like the West Deptford's running out of time here. Yeah, got to call timeout.
Yeah, whatever the play was, when the wide receiver brought it in, it looked like it took a while to say or something. So had a little confusion going on. But good idea by Coach Morrell to call the timeout and make sure the troops are on the right track here.
And again,
they've already killed close to 5 minutes of the clock here with this drive. So
yeah, I mean, basically it's been all West Deptford here. This nice long drive. We had the one penalty that aided them with the face mask penalty, but mostly it's been West Deptford moving the ball mostly to the outside here with a couple good inside runs by Satansky.
Through their season amid a very tough schedule. Next week they host.
All right, so Morrell there counseling the troops.
On Tuesday, September 28th at 4 p.m.
Different personnel in. Once in a while you're going to run into this. Not as experienced.
Yeah, exactly. You have some of the younger guys in, or the guys that are playing regularly. So now all of a sudden, a couple little miscues there. But you don't want to lose this opportunity here, being inside the 20-yard line in the red zone.
All right, so we're looking at 3rd and 15 from the 17-yard line. 7:24 left here in the third quarter. Ryan Harris under center. Fakes the handoff. Dragged down from behind Lawrence Howard. So loss on the play. We'll bring a 4th and long. Let's see, Brady Clark's not coming on here for the...
Brady shot at the field goal.
number 7, Shakur Carter.
So it's only 16, looking at about, what, 33-yard field goal?
About 33
It's a
yards.
4th and long for West Deptford.
He's making it 34.
Setting up for a Brady
Harris to
Clark
stay on to
field
do the
goal.
holding. Kick is up. It's got the distance. And it's good. Extending West Deptford's lead to 32-0. 6:46 left here in the third.
Brady Clark, and that'll make the score West Deptford 32.
Good to see Brady get a chance to get out there and kick the field goal. Although, you know, it just goes to illustrate the point Coach Morrell's always trying to drive home with the boys that you know, penalties will always hurt a drive. So we saw basically, you know, inside the 3-yard line, and all of a sudden a holding penalty takes you basically out of an easy touchdown range.
All right, so 6:46 left here. Clark, of course, going to be set kicking off. Get the block ready. I should say tee ready. But ultimately, in that first drive, Command will kill about a little over 5 minutes here. Take the ball out of Collingswood's hands. You can't score if you don't have it.
That's right.
Coach Morrell, of course, rocking the West Deptford football. Oh, I'd say that's late 90s.
Yes, it is. In fact, I have one hanging in my closet that kind of smells like mold and mothballs. So I don't wear it very much anymore. But Coach Morrell seems to like that, as well as the safari hat thing.
Yeah, I mean, keeps the sun out of his eyes.
It does. It keeps the sun on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Clark set to kick off as we comment on Morrell's hat. We'll do at least once a year.
Yeah, at least, you know. Also keeps the sun off his head.
Yeah, if you look close enough, you can actually see fishing hooks on the side.
And Coach Morrell's not a fisherman.
Clark's kick, caught at the 5-yard line.
Number 3.
All right, brought down at about the 25.
Clark kick goes down to the 2, brought out by Eddie Lopez.
All right, so that's Eddie Lopez on the return. We got a down Collingswood player here. Let's see.
25-yard
See if
line.
he, stretching something out there. Lopez's return is out to the 25-yard line.
Well, what you're looking for now is to see, number one, any adjustments that Collingswood has made to their offense here. Are they going to go back and try to take advantage of that left side like they were during this late second half? Once they started doing that, that's when you saw West Deptford bringing the outside linebacker Jones off the edge and disrupting things. So, what kind of adjustments were made in at halftime? And then can West Deptford make a counteraction to those adjustments?
And when you're down like this, you have to ask yourself, obviously you want to win the game. You're down 32-0 here in the third, midway through the third. Do you try to work on the things that you do, and that one thing's going to be trying to do well for the rest of the season, or do you try to get back and win this game? It's a call coaches have to make when you're getting beat 32-0 in the third.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I would definitely try to, just to work on my game now. I mean, let's go back to what we do well. Let's go back to what our base offense is and execute that offense right now. It's going to be tough. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's a tough road to go for 32 points.
And a lot of times that'll depend on your team, right? If they're experienced, if you're younger. All right, so searching that roll to his right. Play action. Pass is complete. Fumbled again. Picked back up. So Jacoby Williams with a big hit. Shouldered into him, but didn't wrap it. Forced a fumble, but recovered by Collingswood.
Complete pass for Collingswood
So,
for a gain of 5.
Gain of about 5 on the play.
Brought down by a whole flock of Eagles.
Yeah, big hit by Jacoby there right at the onset. Let's keep his arms wrapped and not through the man.
So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 5. Search still in at quarterback for Collingswood.
The illegal substitution is going to be called on Collingswood, so they took a timeout. They had 12 people in the huddle.
Timeout called by Collingswood.
So it's either take the timeout or take the penalty, whatever. So coach decided. It's a good call. You don't want to take that 5 yards away from your second 5 right now.
Yeah, so again, for Collingswood, you got Tim Search. He's their quarterback. He's a junior. Talbert, their running back, is a junior. And so when you've got your key players as underclassmen, I know a lot of times when I was coaching, and on occasion, I was down quite a bit with some time left on the game. It was always like, all right, let's, like you said, let's do what we do and try to do it better for the next game. Now, if you have a senior lane team, obviously if it's a playoff situation or you've got to win, then you might open things up. But if you're 0-3 like Collingswood right now, you have some underclassmen at key positions. It's a good West Deptford team. West Deptford's 0-3, but they're a good team. It's probably best to work on the things that you want to get better at.
Absolutely.
So we're getting a handoff this time to number 2, Quentin Moss. Will Billadell on the tackle.
So these are base plays here. Collingswood's running with a little stop pattern early, the first play, and a little run to the right there. I mean, these are things that again the coach is making a good call. Where these are base plays here, nothing too fancy. But this is where you have to be good with your base offense before you can move on to something extravagant.
All right, so now it's 3rd and 4, 5 minutes left. Search, of course, in the shotgun as he's been all game. Hands it off to Talbot. Cuts back inside. Out past the 35-yard line. Collingswood first down. So DeMar Jones with the tackle, but Talbot's able to stumble forward for the first down.
So, I mean, a good job again. Just using their base offense to try to move the ball. Get something positive going for your team.
All right. And again, I know at the halftime, you might say, you say to your team at that point in time, like, we need to win this quarter. We need to win this half. Break it down to a smaller chunk, something that's manageable for the players instead of staring down 32-0.
Exactly.
All right, so it takes the handoff. Search, fakes it. Moss on the handoff. Big hit. Is it Jamar Jones again with a big hit?
Yes.
He's been all over the field today. We do have a flag down. But you said it earlier. He is a downhill player.
Yeah, he's definitely an in-the-box type of guy. I mean, and Jamar's not the biggest, linebacker you see, but boy, does he, have guts to run through people and run through to get to the ball carrier.
It looks like we've got a personal foul on West Deptford here. I think it was helmet to helmet. But yeah, Jamar Jones has shown some courage, and it takes courage. You played safety when you were in football. Typically if you're a safety, a lot of times you're going to be undersized against the running backs. They're coming through the hole. Sometimes 40, 50 pounds heavier than you, and you got to stick your nose in there. It takes courage to be good at that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's hard to coach to somebody. The harder you come through, the less it's going to hurt you. It's going to hurt somebody else. When you see a freight train coming through a hole, it's kind of scary to get up there.
All right, so Javon Daniels on his first carry of the day gains about a yard on the play, 2nd down and 9. So that 15-yard penalty brings Collingswood to about midfield with 3:40 left to go in the 3rd.
Collingswood just trying to sustain a nice drive here, move the ball. Hopefully, West Deptford kind of pick it up here and assert some dominance here in this game on the defensive side.
All right, Search takes the snap, hands off again to 24. Breaks through the hole out to the 42-yard line. So Daniels again on the carry. Gain of 7 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 4. Make that 3rd down and 3.
Good call, Coach. Good call.
Chain crew moved a little bit on me. I'll blame them.
The chain crew over there is getting a little aged over there. That's John Cobb still. Scott Rollins over there. So the training crew is getting a little aged. So maybe they are moving a little slower.
But they're experienced.
Oh, absolutely experienced.
All right. Third down and about 3 to go here. Search takes the snap, hands off to Talbert, bounces out to the left side, pushes West Deptford tacklers forward. He's going to be brought down at the 43-yard line, and that's a Collingswood first down. Good hard run there by Talbot.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is exactly what Collingswood should be doing. Yeah, hopefully they put together a drive, without having this kind of turnovers. But you're hoping that West Deptford here just kind of tightens up, plays good defense, and makes a stop.
All right, so 1st and 10, Collingswood. Getting organized there. All right, Search takes the snap, looking to his left, back over the middle, drops the ball. West Deptford's got it. Let's see what the referee signals here. It looks like he's going to give it to Collingswood. Jacoby Williams, first one there.
Yeah, like the quarterback was just getting ready to wind up, and the ball just fell off his hand. I don't know if the ball is slick or something. The field is dry, so I don't think maybe
hit his leg.
No, he just kind of pulled it back. He just dropped it out of his hand.
All right, so that's going to be a big loss. It's going to be 2nd down and 20 now for Collingswood. As good as a sack, really. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, so 2nd down and 20. And again, this is what Collingswood has done tonight. They've had moments where they've moved the ball well, but they seem to really hurt themselves with early turnovers. And again, another incomplete pass. Search's hand is bothering him. If you're looking at him.
Yeah. It might be.
Because he didn't have the grip. He didn't throw that football the same way he did in the first half.
Yeah.
And he seems to be shaking it out. You can see him over by the coach there at the top of your screen. So, because that was an easy pass there.
Just a little dump off. He's a better quarterback than that. So he might be having problem with his hand right now. I said that last one play previous, it just dropped out. The ball just dropped out of his hand.
All right, so it's going to be 3rd and 20, 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. At the West Deptford 47-yard line.
Trips formation here. Looks wide open.
Search now looking to his left on a screen pass. West Deptford sniffs it out. Good job there by Will Bilodeau. Oh, there's the flag. That's going to be...
looks like a lineman downfield.
Yeah, he's way downfield.
Number 77, kind of.
Yeah. I mean, he was almost 10 yards down the field.
He can start to move downfield when it is a screen, but obviously he was a little farther downstream.
Yeah, it's a legal man downfield against Collingswood. Of course, West Deptford will decline. Brings up 4th down and 20. Good job there again by the West Deptford defense.
That's what you're looking for. Trying to be positive for Collingswood. They're doing a good job moving the ball, but you wanted to see West Deptford stiffen up and make the stop.
Another loose snap. Punter, no pressure, plenty of time, and gets it off. It's going to be fair caught by Jacoby Williams at the 25-yard line. So 1st and 10 West Deptford. I mean, the kicker took his time, and he had it.
Yeah, I mean, West Deptford probably would have what's called a punt safe or punt safe return there. Just trying not to jump off sides or trying not to do anything or give them a roughing the kicker penalty there. But you still have to kind of keep your eye on the punter just to make sure that he does punt the ball, or if there's a mistake like that where there's a bad snap and the ball's dropped, you have an opportunity back there.
All right, so as we start West Deptford's second drive now of the second half with 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Ryan Harris under center. Got Alex Witansky in the backfield with Lawrence Howard. Pitch back to Switansky, cuts back inside, squares the shoulders up, finds a hole out past the 40, 45, 50. Good job by Switansky there.
That's interesting. That was a little out of bounds
Yeah, it was
tackle.
definitely late, but I don't think it was vicious.
Yeah, it
so
wasn't.
maybe he didn't get the call there.
Yeah, I mean, Alex, like I said, was known as a very hard, tough-nosed runner. Not actually a real speedy one, so but he did a nice job getting out on the edge there and using his blockers and picking up about almost 20 yards.
Yeah, and sometimes it's decision making. He saw it, hit the hole, and ran.
Absolutely.
Didn't shuffle his feet. All right, so 39 seconds left. Clock stopped with him out of bounds. Good first down gain there for West Deptford to start this drive. This time you got Jamar Jones back in the backfield, along with Lawrence Howard and Mike Moriello there at the wingback. Jamar Jones takes it, bounces it outside, slips. Looks like he looked to plant that left foot and lost his footing there.
Yeah.
But out to the Collingswood 47-yard line. So gain of about 6 on the play is going to bring up second down and 4. 30 seconds left. See if Coach Morrell runs the clock down here. Agbo running the play in.
Yeah, Coach is going to run the clock down now. A good idea. Just run this quarter down.
Yeah, anytime you're up big, just shorten the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
So 3 seconds left in the third quarter. That'll be the end of the quarter there. West Deptford holding the 32-0 lead. We'll start the fourth quarter with a second down and 5 on the Collingswood 48-yard line. An eventful night here at West Deptford. Again, for those of you at home, it's been youth football night. You got a lot of kids and cheerleaders running around. We've got Hall of Fame night, so it's good to see, I'm sure, for Coach Dixon, some of your former athletes.
Yeah, it's great to see some of the guys out there. Mike Keller, Matt Schenkel, Evan Stegall. Some guys I haven't seen in years. I try to keep in touch with the guys, like we're friends with a lot of them on Facebook and everything, and they all seem to be doing very well in life now. But yeah, that 2014, they were just kind of talking about how, when it's happening at the moment, you kind of don't realize as high schoolers how special it is, and now that they have a chance to kind of like reflect on it a little bit and have the opportunity to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, they're all very proud of what they did, and and they deserve the honor. They really did a great job that year.
Yeah, and again, you had a complete team. You had the throwers, the speed, you had it all that year.
Yeah, we had
distance, of course.
Yeah, we had
Sanfrini
and Dale Johnson. I mean, Kevin Sanfrini was state champion in the 800 and the 1600, and Dale was also placed in there. We had Preston Harcum, the high jumping, and a 6'4" high jumper. Then we had Nick Pulley, G. Owens, and Mike Dawes. I don't know if we lost a point all year in the throws. It was incredible.
All right, so second down and 5 here. Ryan Harris under center decides to keep it. Got some space outside with some blocking. Out to the 32-yard line. Good gain there by Ryan Harris.
That was a great job there. Ryan, made the decision that he was going to go and just went. And Ryan actually, he came out for the track team last year, worked on his speed, and he has some pretty good speed. He's just got to make the decision to run. It's that moment of indecision that could kill you.
Yeah, he made a quick decision on that one. He tucked it quickly, saw the space, and gets it out to the Collingswood 31-yard line. First and 10, Eagles.
Yeah, we always teach it to quarterbacks. That right there, Waggle Wave is a design run, but he's just got to make sure, hey, I see the open space, just run to it. Turn the jets on and go.
And a lot of West Deptford quarterbacks over the years have had success with that. When you think back to Kyle Mancuso when Scarrato was quarterback.
Yes, it was.
And
it's a great play. It's a great play as a design run. The way you're actually getting an extra blocker on that side, so you should be able to get the edge, especially with the sweep action in the backfield going the opposite direction. So if you have somebody you can use your jets. I mean, last year, Aaron Graver, did a great job using that play.
I don't think you get the West Deptford sports ticker along the bottom screen on ESPN that you get, but West Deptford boys soccer with a huge victory today.
Who'd they beat?
Ranked Cocos Valley.
Wow.
Yes.
Big Group 4 school, huh?
Yeah, and a perennial top 10 program. West Deptford ranked as high as 3 in some publications.
That's
right
awesome.
now.
They're undefeated, one tie, right?
Yeah, tied Sterling, but did the rare thing in boys soccer where they beat all 3 Haddons in 1 week.
Wow.
Haddon Field, Haddon Heights, and Haddon Township. So Coach McAndrew, in his first year out, Coach DeStefano, his assistant, doing an excellent job.
Yes, Coach McAndrew doing a great job there with that program.
All right.
That's awesome. Yes, keep it going, boys soccer.
Okay, so we're first and 10 on the 32-yard line. Yeah, I don't think Coach Jacobowski ever did that. I hope he's watching.
You hope he is.
It's
right?
like my former assistant is calling me out. I never did it in basketball, I assure you that. All right, so Michael Moriello cuts back inside out to the 23-yard line. Good hard running there by Michael Moriello.
You know, Mike's a tough runner. He's low to the ground, but you know he has a deceptive speed. You know, too bad he plays the cross. I would like to have him on the track team.
He's a difficult spot for a linebacker for sure.
Yeah, trying to find him in that midst of all those people, those big boys inside. He does a great job there.
All right, so first and 10 West Deptford on the Collingswood 22-yard line. In the backfield now for West Deptford, number 32, James Doversini.
Doversini, yes, the juice box.
Lawrence Howard out wide. Doesn't get the edge. Collingswood does a good job that time. It's going to be a loss of about 3 on the play. Second down and 13.
Yeah, Doversini, as a freshman, the #1 golfer on the West Deptford varsity golf team, he's done a really nice job. And just amazing to me, he has the mentality of a football player. So to be able to calm that down and play golf the way he does, you know what I mean? Like, football's a very emotional sport, while golf you have to just kind of remain calm. And he does a great job in both areas.
All right, so that's Doversini, number 32 in the backfield, 5'8", 175. Takes the handoff here. Good, breaks an arm tackle, still going forward, out to the Collingswood 10-yard line. Good hard run there by Doversini.
Yeah, he's going to be a good one. As I said, he runs hard. Coach Morrell nicknamed him the Juice Box because Coach Morrell would always kind of ask his team, his players to bring the juice when they come to practice. And as a freshman, James went up to work with the varsity towards the end of the year, and because of the energy he would bring into practice, Coach Morrell started calling him the Juice Box.
Well, you gotta love that when a freshman does, and so obviously this year coming in as a sophomore.
Yes.
Good hard run there. He didn't hesitate.
Into the game now, wide receiver. That's Talon Turinoni.
All right, so Ryan Harris now still under center in the backfield. You got number 30, Michael Moriello, and number 32, James Doversini. Takes the pitch. Gets out wide. Got a couple blockers. Cuts back in, but Collingswood up to the task. Brought down pretty quickly there by number 32 of Collingswood.
Yeah, it looked like he had a little something going on there, but then it looks like his blockers there, his guard, kind of either slowed down or went the wrong direction, and you had the running back outrunning his blockers. Sometimes you got to learn to be a little bit more patient, and follow those blockers. But you need those guards to get their feet moving.
So it brings up second down and 8 with 9 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Ball's on the 8-yard line. In motion. Oh, man, a lot of penetration there. Howard still ends up with the ball and a touchdown. Eagles. That did not look good early, but Howard, once he gained possession of the football, found some space. 8-yard touchdown run. West Deptford up 38-0.
Yeah, that was the single back play, that little inside counter, and it looked like the Collingswood player almost took the handoff, but luckily he didn't, and the ball was given to Lawrence Howard, and he runs in for the touchdown.
Clark on for his, 5th extra point of the day.
You're missing somebody.
Yeah,
yes, we are. Hey. Little things that happen sometimes when you're taking people in and out of the game now. All of a sudden, some of the starters forget that they're on special teams.
right, so Clark going for the extra point with Harris now on the hold. Kick is up and good. West Deptford 39, Collingswood 0.
Nice little drive put together by the Eagles.
And really, as a coach, you put your younger group in, and they play clean.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't many penalties or anything like that during that drive. The young guys did a nice job. I mean, the whole line was the starting line is out of the game right now. So everybody doing a good job there, marching it down for a touchdown. Good to see Alex Kotansky back in the game there, getting ready for the kickoff team. If that tackle, looked like his ankle was hurting him, but he's back in the game.
All right, so Clark be set to kick off. Got 8:48 left here in the game. From this point on, just for those of you at home, the clock runs. Now, once it's 33-0, I believe, in high school football. That's what we were told by the clock operator, that the clock will continue to run after every play. Back to return from Collingswood. You've got, I believe that's number 3.
Yes, that was number 3 last time for kickoff.
With Eddie Lopez.
Number 8.
And of course, number 8, Dyer Talbert. Clark's kick caught by Lopez at about the 10-yard line. He's got some space in front of him. Swatansky, the first one there. He's able to run through. Breaks the tackle out to the 40, 45, and then hit hard on the play by Lawrence Howard close to the Collingswood sideline. But good field position there for Collingswood. Got it out to about the 45-yard line. Coach Morrell pacing the sideline. I don't think he was too happy with that return.
No, you make that initial hit. You want to make the tackle there. We had a couple times where, Collingswood players have been wiggling themselves out of tackles, so that means we're not wrapping up, making a short tackle.
The other thing too, when you get that first hit and you stop the guy, like on special teams, your other player, the team should be there. It should be
right.
Guy.
It looks like the one guy's hitting, and the other players are stopping as well. Like, oh, he's got him, but you should be rallying around the ball the whole time.
All right, so the cheerleaders doing a jumping jack for every point now. Push-ups, I think, stop at 28, I believe. So first down there for Collingswood. Take a big loss on the play.
Yeah, it looked like a broken play there. Like the quarterback missed the handoff with.
And Lawrence Howard was there with the tackle. So 5-yard loss is going to bring up second down and 15 for Collingswood. I see some switches being made on the defensive side. I'm looking at the lineup now coming in. You got Tommy Gasparovic coming in here at safety. Moriello now down there at cornerback. Deep safety there, number 21, Anthony Catando, working his way to the line of scrimmage. Learn pitches it back to Talbert, finds some space. Marafa close to the tackle there, still getting tracked down. Good hit there in the end. Brought down by West Deptford's number 32.
Juice box.
James Silversini.
Yeah, I mean, this is where sometimes you get into that weird spot. You're up 39-0 now, and you're putting your second and third people in, and the other team decides to leave all of its junior and senior starters in. So it's kind of like how you try to you would like the other coach to say, okay, yeah, I'll start putting my younger kids in too. But, you give the young guys the opportunity to come out there and play and hey, just see what they can do.
Right, so West Deptford called a timeout here, so there's 5:51 left. In basketball, it's usually the losing team that concedes.
So they start to put the subs in first?
Yeah, so you'll see like maybe 3 minutes left, down 20. You see them empty the bench, and then you empty yours. But there's always that blurred line where it's okay, you're down 10. You're like, well, I'm not emptying my bench. I'm only up 10 here.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
I'm going to play this game a little bit.
Basketball.
But of course, football is always a little bit different because you're talking about a very physical sport. There's a big difference between a freshman, sophomore, and a senior on occasion. So, but here for Collingswood, of course, they're trying to find something positive to bring into next week's practice. So we got 1st and 10 here for Collingswood. Hand off to Talbert, who's had an effective game. He cuts back inside, out to the 5-yard line, stumbles. Brought down, it looks like at about right at between the 4 and 5-yard line here. So it's going to be 1st and 5 Collingswood.
Collingswood inside the 10, 1st and goal for the Panthers.
Yeah, I mean, you can just see the difference between the starting varsity now for the Panthers, and West Deptford has some of the younger kids in, but keep playing ball. Let the younger boys they practice all week, so let them go in there and get some work done.
Absolutely. So learn back to takes the snap, quick handoff, fumble on the ground. West Deptford looks like they're on it. Recovered by number 77, Tyler Crasting. Loving the enthusiasm, team celebration. But again, Collingswood, throughout this game, when they've had some success moving the football, have just shot themselves in the foot. I believe that's their 5th turnover today.
Yes, it's a 5th turnover. I mean, you're not never going to win ball games with 5 turnovers.
But again, like you said earlier, Tyler Crasting here, right? Gets in the game, big fumble recovery, right? Great moment for him there.
Yeah, something that he'll obviously take with him.
All right, so it's going to be West Deptford ball.
All right, we got a new quarterback change here. Mr. Google's in the game.
All right, so at quarterback now, we got number 7, Zach Google. Google's a 5'9", 180-pound sophomore. Looks like some confusion in the back there. Like
that
was
was a trip. Basically, got their feet mixed up there a little bit. Running the wagon way and play again. That's the quarterback run, but it looks like he got his feet mixed up with the running back on the fake.
All right, so that's a loss on the play, obviously. So it's 2nd down and 16, 3:37, clock moving. See, Google probably frustrated there. He got his number called for a play, and then you trip over the other player on your team. So they'll have plenty of chances here. So 3:23 left. Google under center. Just keeps it. Looks like Coach Morrell's just trying to get a little bit of space away from the goal line here.
Yeah, exactly. Just trying to get a little room here, a little breathing room.
All right, welcome to varsity football, Mr. Google. All right, so it looks like we're 3rd and 16 here with 2:57 left in the game.
Yeah, I'd like to get a little room. You're going to punt here. I'd like to get a little room for your punter, not to make this a little too tight to the back of the end zone.
Gleiger running the play in for West Deptford here, so it's 3rd and 16, 2:30 left. Deptford obviously working the clock here. Google under center. Jacob Lang in the backfield. Google tackled in the end zone. Let's see if they, safety for Collingswood. And again, just a free run at the quarterback there. It looks like there's a little bit of confusion at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, again, you're getting some of your young kids in there. Collingswood keeping his varsity guys in and blitzing a linebacker. Yeah, but hey, that's what they feel they have to go do. They do it. But get some time there to give your young guys a shot there.
All right, so the clock continues to move here because the game is at 37. So 39-2. I'm assuming West Deptford's going to put Clark on to punt here for Collingswood. And again, for a coach, you hate to lose the shutout, right? I mean,
but
So a great night here for West Deptford. Again, some struggles early on in the season. But, Coach Morrell, after the bye week, actually it wasn't a bye week. It was a bye week.
Yes, it was
right?
a bye, yes.
It seems like it was just yesterday they played Haddonfield. But after the bye week, he felt that they were fresh, they were strong, and they were more organized and ready. The line had a little bit more continuity than it had coming into the season, losing Cruiser, a key injury.
Yeah.
And he liked the fact that they ran for 279 yards against a Haddonfield team.
Yeah. Just, some of the execution and just didn't give us the right advantage that we need. But right now, tonight, things seem to be coming together rather well.
All right, so those of you at home, it's 39-2 West Deptford. 50 seconds left, and the clock continues to run because it's a score greater than 33 points. And so Clark is actually going to kick off.
Yeah, with the safety, you can choose whether to punt it or kick it. Usually, a lot of people punt it because of the hang time, but Brady, a very good place kicker.
All right, so actually great kick here by Clark. Caught at about the 20-yard line by Lopez. Out past the 30, 35 to the 40 on inside cut. Brought down at about midfield here. Looked like Lawrence Howard on the tackle.
Yeah, a little too much room on those kickoff returns there. Brady doing a nice job getting the ball down, but we got to make a stop.
All right, so there's 14 seconds left. Collingswood calls timeout because the running clock. Probably trying to draw up something here to get in the end zone for the first time tonight. West Deptford marching band playing the traditional "We're Number One" here at the end of the fourth quarter.
Well, this will be an interesting call here.
All right, so again, at quarterback, Tim Search still there. A lot of motion here. Guys switching sides here for Collingswood with 14 seconds left. I'm assuming they're going to go deep. We've got whistles here. Let's see what the call is.
Timeout by West Deptford.
Timeout West Deptford. Okay.
Timeout called by West Deptford.
All right, so 14 seconds left, 39-2. West Deptford and Collingswood looking to make this the longest 14 seconds in the history of a 37-point football game. In a running clock situation.
Exactly, yeah.
Next week, of course, West Deptford has Sterling on the schedule, correct?
Absolutely. Another big, long-time rival with Sterling, going back to the Collin Conference days.
Stronger team this year.
Yes, they're doing well.
So West Deptford, when they pan out, you can see they got 4 down linemen. They've got basically, everybody lined up at about the 15-yard line. Quick pass, looks like they might run it, and dropped.
Nice. Running clock
continues to run. Let's see if Collingswood calls another timeout here where they just concede. So I'm not sure what Collins was maybe trying to take a chunk of field and then throw something in the end zone, but this will be the final play from scrimmage. All right, so the pass is complete, and that'll be the end of the game. So for West Deptford, in the win column, showing a lot of grit tonight after an 0-3 start, beating a Collingswood team. West Deptford showed great energy just from the first snap. You can see that they are focused and ready to make a playoff run here at the end of the season.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Morrell's done a great job. Coach Morrell's done a great job with just keeping everybody focused. Those first 3 games were tough, but keeping everybody focused. There's plenty of games ahead, and ready to go from there.
Yeah, and he had said to me before, he had coached in Monmouth. People out there don't know. He's a head football coach in Monmouth Regional High School.
Yes.
And, they had a brutal schedule, and they had some tough years, and he's like, I've been here before. So this is not new to me. We're going to just continue to do the things we need to do to get better. And, when the season's over, then we'll reflect and look back. But it's week to week.
Yeah, exactly. And, you just play each game as it comes here. And then right now, you win the games that you can win. Don't give anything away. And there's some games coming up on the schedule that obviously West Deptford has a chance of winning. So if there's opportunities knocking your door, you better open the door for them.
All right, so thanks for being with us tonight. Final score, West Deptford 39, Collingswood 2. We'll see you next week, Friday night. Home or away?
Home.
Home against Sterling. All right, see you then.